Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day 7 here on Snowdrop Tundra, looking for a Delibird to go for our team because we desperately need one for the desserts that we're planning for the Suicune event. Unfortunately, did not get a whole lot of sleep last night, but it's my own fault, and it was for a good cause. I actually had a lot of fun last night, so, you know, got to take the time to have fun every once in a while. Can't always get a perfect sleep score. It's not the worst. But let's go ahead and grab our daily lottery and let's see if we can get something interesting. Hopefully some Poke Biscuits. Nope. Diamonds. I feel like we've gotten diamonds quite a few times this week, and I'm not going to complain about it. That is actually very nice to have some free diamonds coming in since my usual sources of free diamonds are drying up. But let's go ahead and jump into this sleep research. See if we even got the dozing sleep type to even find a Delibird in the first place. It could be good, but we'll see. I don't know that I have high hopes. 7 hours, 7 minutes of sleep. Yep, that's about right. Dozing does look pretty decent, but 9% I don't think is going to be enough. Only 38% snoozing and 53% slumbering. This is definitely looking like a slumbering sleep to me. Yep, unfortunate. We've gotten that 3 times this week, I think. I think so far this week we've gotten slumbering 3 times, dozing twice, and we got snoozing once, I think. But with about 42.6, almost 42.7 million, we've got a decent amount of spawns. Of course, Delibird's not going to be one of them, but we may have some interesting stuff. Cubone, kind of surprising. I forgot the Cubone spawns here. A top belly, why not? Which looks like it has a really big head for some reason. All right. There is a new sleep style. Oh, Snover! I forgot all about Snover. Completely forgot it was even in the game. Why? Okay. So we've got 2 Why Not, a Geodude, a Cubone, oh no, that is another Geodude. I thought that was a Diglett and a Snover. Okay. Yeah, I completely forgot Snover was even in the game. I feel like it was released. We had the fun thing where we tried to find one, and then once we found one, we just stopped and never really cared for it again. I don't even remember if it's any good. I'm guessing not if we forgot about it. Lucario. Well, that's an unexpected surprise. Knee up sleep. Is that the first one? This might be. It is. Okay, nice.
It's said that Lucario hardly ever lowers its guard, even when it's asleep. Perhaps it's still reading the aura emanating from others, just as it does when it's awake.
Not bad at all. I'm definitely interested in one of these Pokemon over the others, and you probably have figured it out. Not that one. Well, go figure. It was not that one. Where's it at? Where's that Snover? I kind of want to try to catch it just to get a good one, because I know I don't have a good one. And I think it's apples. I don't know. I'm just going to feed it and we're going to see what happens. There's not really anything that I'm super interested in catching today. The Snover is just for the novelty of it. Critical capture. There we go. All right. Well, that worked out. All right. So we did get the Snover. We're not going to worry about catching anything else. There's not really anything that's super exciting here today. But I'll take a Snover. Actually, what candy do I send out? I mean, we could send some Wobbuffet candy to help with the Cram-O-Matic or the Snover. You know what? Let's do the Snover, because while I don't think Snover is super useful for me where I'm at in the game, maybe it will be useful to someone else. So I'm going to send that one out. It's either that or the Wobbuffet, and I feel like people have enough Wobbuffet candy. All right, we did pick up about 5,000 Dream Shards, so not too bad. Pretty good for only being Ultra 4, I think. No, I don't even remember what rank I'm at. Anyway, let's worry about the Snover for now. Level 13 and Naive is going to get us tomatoes, eggs, tomatoes. It's not apples. Interesting, but it is an ingredient specialist. I did remember that correctly. That's an interesting combination. Tomatoes, eggs, tomatoes. Actually... that could be really good. If we don't find a good Delibird, this might be a decent substitute with getting eggs at level 30. It's not exactly what we want because we get tomatoes at level 10. but getting eggs at level 30 is a lot better than only having eggs at level 10 on our Delibird. So this might actually be okay. This might be something we could use. Helping speed M, let's find out. Ingredient finder S, we're starting off really well. I mean, all we need to do is get to level 30 and it's just something to use in the meantime. So already, yes, I think this is something we're gonna keep and use for a little while unless the nature just absolutely destroys it. But inventory up M is good. Skill trigger M, it's okay. And helping bonus, this is actually really good sub skill. Skill trigger is the only one that I don't really care for too much on this Pokemon because it's just charge strength, but that extra strength is nice. Naive though, main skill chance down, XP gains up. That's actually not that bad. That's not that bad. It could be worse. Yeah, I actually kind of like this Snover. This is definitely, I'm thinking this is definitely going to be one of the better ones. Definitely better than the Obama Snow that I have. Oh yeah. Yeah, at level 25, it goes all the way up to 90. And that's only ingredient finder S. This is a really, really good find, and it wanted to come home. We got the critical capture on it on top of that. It's a good day. It's a very good day. It's not what we wanted, and it's not what we expected, but we can make use of this. At the very least, this is a decent substitute egg gatherer until we find a good Delibird. So I'm gonna have to do a production comparison between this one and the Delibird I currently have. I am gonna have to put this one up to level 30 to be able to get the eggs, but I'm kind of curious how they compare against each other. I want to see what the final grade is. I'm hoping it's somewhere stays around 80. Actually, no, it's gonna skyrocket with that helping bonus actually. So we're probably going to see it around 85 or so final PR, maybe 86, 87. No, that'd be too high. Probably 84 is my guess. Odds of catching a better one are relatively low. I think, yeah, at level 75 is the best odds of catching a better one at just shy of 35%. But the relative strength is very, very high. And usually, yeah, oh, it went up to 93 at 100, which made it an 81 PR. Okay, I was a little optimistic there, but that's okay. 81 is still way better than the Obama Snow that I already have. And only a 6.75% probability of catching a better one at level 100, and relative strength is 91%. This is a super fantastic find. I already liked it before the calculator. I like it even better seeing all these numbers that, you know, give me that nice dopamine hit. But yeah, this is a really good find. I'm glad that I decided to go for the Snover today. Definitely going to put this in the box. Level 13. Save. And we will do a production comparison a little later on and try to find out which is better, this new Snover as an Obama Snow or the Delibird that I already have. Which the Delibird I already have is pretty decent, but maybe I need to use them in conjunction. That could actually be what ends up happening. Let's go ahead and check. Do we have any new news? We have no new news. Well, of course we have community reports. We have about 42 community reports with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18 that doubled up. Very nice. Very nice. No level ups today, though. We are running out of level ups. All right, let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes. Can we get a skill trigger today? No, but that's all right. We don't really need it. I should have thought about that. I should have swapped out Flareon last night. But, you know, going to bed at 2:30 or whatever it was, you aren't really thinking clearly. I should have swapped out Flareon for Walrein. But oh well. Our bag is full. Let's go ahead and make breakfast then. We already know what we're going to make. We should have what we need for it. Nice. We do. All right, let's throw in a bunch of these herbs. Actually, ooh, nope. Let's hold off on the herbs and the sausage. What can we get rid of? We can get rid of some ginger. We can get rid of all of this cocoa. Let's hold on to the tomatoes. Oh, we have a long way to go. Uh-oh. You know what? Sausage I can get very easily. Let's not worry about that. So let's go ahead and throw in a bunch of sausage. I do want to hold on to the herbs. Actually, you know what? I could probably get the herbs pretty easy too. I forgot about the Dragonair. but it is what it is. We're already there. Go ahead and get it done. And an extra tasty. I got extra tasty for dinner last night too. Double extra tasties back to back. Very nice. 121,584. That is enough to put the green grass salad at level 51. And that may push us pretty high in the ranks. I don't think we're gonna get to the 8 spawns, but we're gonna be pretty up there. Let's see what we got. We are gonna be in Master for sure. Master 2. Ooh. Master 2. Well, there's Master 1. Maybe it wasn't Master 2. Maybe it's just shy. I thought it went all the way. But at least we made it into the Master ranks. Oh yeah, just shy of Master 2. All right. Let's go ahead and collect those 2 herbs. Let's get the rest of that oil from... Where are you at? There you are, buddy. There we go. Let's collect some more of that. Oh, it's more corn than sausage today. About even. That's not too bad. And Victory Bell, can we get a skill trigger from you? Nice. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Sweet. So we've got a bunch of ingredients. I do want to swap out Flareon for Wall Rain right now. Let's see. And Flareon, your energy is already so low. What has happened? Where is Wall Rain? There you are. Energy's kind of low, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so the plan next week, before we get into everything. Next week, we've got the Summer Festival, which, if I remember correctly, and I'm going to double check this just to make sure that I'm not telling fibs, I believe it's curry specifically all next week. Actually, oh, we got a medal. Let's go ahead and clear that medal out. Then we'll get back into it. Master, is this really the first time I've reached Master at Snowdrop? Well, okay, I didn't think that was the case. I thought I'd been Master here before, but it's also been a very, very long time since we've been here. Okay, let's see. Summer Festival. Where is it? The event. I'm pretty sure that it is event areas. It's curry only, but I want to make sure. Yes, dishes will be set to curries and stews. That's what I was thinking, but my brain doesn't like itself and was second guessing it. So, that said, I'm actually thinking, since we have a lot of ingredients already and we already know what we can do with curries and stews, maybe we swap out and try to do something else. Stock up on some ingredients. I don't know. I don't know if we necessarily need to stress about making the Inferno curry. Maybe we can make something a little bit easier, like the Dream Eater butter curry, and try to get that to level 50. Well, definitely get it to level 55. That's not a question. Oh, there's a bunch more sausage. And so to that end, I'm thinking about swapping the team around a bit today. Let's go ahead and make lunch and try to clear out some space. Of course, I don't have what I need for green grass salad. How short am I? Only 5 short? That's unfortunate. I wanted to go ahead and make it now. I mean, we did clear out quite a bit of space. I want to leave Toxicroak on the team just to get that extra 5 oil and make it again. But there is some stuff we can swap around in the meantime. Yeah, we can definitely swap some things around. Let's see. We need tomatoes and potatoes, so we know exactly what we need to do there. You can be swapped out. We'll swap you out for Venusaur. This will run a double effect. This will get us the tomatoes that Victory Bell lacks, but this will also get us some extra honey that we can stock up for later when we get desserts. We'll swap Beware out for Blastoise. also has a double effect, well, triple effect, really, getting us cocoa and milk, which we already have a good supply of milk stocked up, but also the ingredient magnets on both Venusaur and Blastoise when they happen will be very nice. And then we'll let Toxicroak get a few more oil for me to make the green grass salad for lunch. And then I think we're just gonna kind of chill for the rest of the day because there's not really much else we can do. Really gaining a lot of rank or a lot of strength today isn't going to increase the odds of Delibird showing by that much. And I think it's better to just go ahead and prepare for next week for today. So I'm gonna have these guys on the team. Is there anything else that I need to do to prepare for next week? The only thing I could think is maybe swapping in Entei to try to get one skill trigger, but that's gonna be such a minuscule effect that it's better to just bring in someone else to stock up on some stuff. You know what? I might actually swap that Dragonair back in for Toxicroak just to keep stocking up corn in the background, because corn does seem to be a limiting factor in a lot of scenarios. And until we get that double corn Stuffle, I think it's probably best to just try to have a surplus of corn all the time. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to swap Toxicroak in, or swap Toxicroak out, put the Dragonair back in, get corn going, and then I'm going to try to get to Master 3, and that's why Walreign's on the team right now. I'm going to see if I can get to Master 3 between Walreign's berries and lunch. And once I get to Master 3, or get close, if I get close after lunch, and then I feel pretty comfortable that dinner is going to get us there regardless of what dish I make, then I'll swap Walreign out for the Beware to go ahead and stock up more corn and sausage. But I really want to get a jump on next week with the dessert. So that's why the main focus right now is Victory Bell, Venusaur, Blastoise to get those potatoes, tomatoes, cocoa, and milk. And then we'll worry about other stuff that's just nice to have on hand, like corn and sausage, after we get to where we want to be for our strength. I just want to get to Master 3 for that Slackoth incense. Even though I'm not super worried about a Slackoth, I do want to have that incense on hand just in case. But that is the plan for the team. Now that we've discussed that, let's go ahead and jump into the production comparison and see which of these two. I don't know why I backed all the way out. I need to double check some things. So let's go ahead and grab our Delibird. Where you at, Delibird? There you are. If you had eggs right there instead of apples, that would have been nice. And then also the brand new Snover. Now keep in mind, the Snover is going to take some investment, but let's see what we can do. Yeah, let's say that I don't invest in Delibird, because realistically I'm not going to, because getting it to level 30 would actually hinder the amount of eggs it's going to bring in. But let's go ahead and assume we're investing in the Snover to make it an Abomasnow. Let's see what that looks like first and foremost. It is more eggs, 30 eggs on average per day compared to 21. Getting this to level 25 doesn't actually help us. In fact, the closer we get to 30, the more investing in it hurts. But let's just hypothetically say we get to, let's say we go to 29. So best case scenario, 22 eggs per day versus 21. So yeah, making the investment doesn't actually make sense because it's 22, 21. Yeah, one extra egg per day is not worth investing at all into the Delibird. We'll just let it grow naturally like we have been. However, investing in this Snover to turn it into an Abomasnow is going to be good. It's still not going to be the amount of eggs we need per day. But when we get closer to the Suicune event, if we don't have a better Delibird that's bringing in eggs at level 10 and 30, then we can use these two in conjunction to get a surplus of eggs stocked up for the desserts, and then use Abomasnow to keep those eggs going. And funny enough, you know what? Let's see. If I used one seed here and got Ingredient Finder M, how much of a difference would that make? Not a big difference, only an extra 4, maybe 5 per day. Not a big difference. So I don't think that's worthwhile. Especially with a little bit of planning, we can easily overcome that extra 4 or 5 per day. That's only an extra like 28 to 35 eggs per week. Whereas just having this on the team for an extra day would make that up if we're already planning in advance. So I don't think that's worth the investment. But in conjunction, I think these two are going to be a very good team. But Obama Snow is definitely the standout egg gatherer right now. So got very lucky that I caught that Snover today. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, well, that is going to be the plan. Whenever we get ready for eggs, if I haven't caught a better Delibird, then we will invest in this Obama Snow. And actually, hold on. Do we have a mission for this? This might be a silly thing, though. Yeah, 262 candies. I need to use 182 more. Maybe it's worth investing in the Snover now. Maybe. Tomatoes and eggs is a weird combination, though. That's a very weird combination. Yeah, I still don't. No, I'm not going to invest in it right now just for the diamonds, but I've got to find something to invest in this week. There has to be something here that's worth investing in, and I have no idea what it is. I mean, the Blastoise is always worth investing in, but I just kind of wanted to wait and let it happen naturally. But I don't know. Getting to level 50. Actually, getting to level 50 could be a very, very, very good thing. Yeah, that might be a really good thing. Inventory up could be very nice. I don't think we have enough to get there, though. Let's see. Yeah, not quite, but the 182 candies would get us there. I don't know. I think I might do that, but I'm going to take a day and think on it. I'm pretty sure we can still... can we do it tomorrow? We may not be able to do it tomorrow morning, but I'm going to think about it, and I might do that later on tonight. And if I do, then we'll collect the mission for it tomorrow. But for now, that's going to do it for me today. A little bit longer of an episode today to make up for that short episode yesterday, but a lot of interesting stuff happening. Let's see. Toxicroak, did you give us enough oil? You didn't. You haven't collected anything, bud, but that's okay. You take your sweet time. You make sure you find that oil. But all right, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. And while you're at it, go ahead and join us in the Discord server. We're having a lot of fun over there talking about Pokemon, Final Fantasy, and a whole bunch of other video games. The link to that is in the description below. And that said, y'all have a good night. And until next time, later, dudes.